Here at home, there's still no special session called to get a medical marijuana program in place, but we have new details on what some state leaders, including the governor, think about the proposal. Courtney Ann Jackson has more from the Capitol.
The big question in recent days is if and when Governor Tate Reeves might call a special session to get a medical marijuana program up and running. Here's what he's thinking.
We want to make sure we get it right. I'd rather get it done right than get it done quick, but we also need to get it done sooner rather than later. And so I think we're talking about the next several weeks as a potential opportunity.
Friday, the Speaker and Lieutenant Governor revealed in a press briefing that they'd added other topics in their request for a special session. I asked Reeves what he thinks of the add-ons.
Obviously, the legislative leadership have their own requests, but you know, every lobbyist in town has a request of something that they want to add to the special session as well. And so the first decision that we'll make is, are we going to add anything? And that's a big hurdle because obviously whatever if we have a special session, we want them to get in and get out very quickly so as to minimize taxpayer expense.
Meanwhile, the Legislative Black Caucus is going through the drafted bill in preparation for being called back by the governor. The hearing also marks the first time State Health Officer Dr. Thomas Dobbs has publicly weighed in on the drafted bill. His biggest concern, the lack of a funding mechanism.
Because whenever these big pots of money get into our state general fund and there's a cut, it ends up cutting care for pregnant women and babies, and these other things get fully funded. So I just want to make sure that we're very cautious about how we budget this money so that it doesn't harm the public health mission.
Dobbs also commented on the deadline to get the program up and running. It was initially 60 days, now 90. Dobbs says it's a quick turnaround.
The practicality of it is it's going to be many months until any product would be available because, you know, if it's 90 days to give a permit for a grower, it's going to be 3 to 4 months after that.
Courtney Ann Jackson, WCBI News.